he can barely remember what happened like 5 minutes ago. He's sold.
Yep, that was live.
Hi.
Hey, hello.
Hey.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. The official 8th episode of The Seeker's Realm. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Official.
As is the case every time, I am SSR, otherwise known as OtterMadness, your DM, and with me tonight is KiroKatchi.
Hey.
Mr. Kuka84.
Yo.
And Mr. Supherbyus.
Hello?
Cute little wave. Hey guys, how y'all doing tonight?
Hello?
That's close.
Doing well, my friend. Doing well. Vacation is officially afoot.
Vacation is officially afoot.
Yes, yes.
That's what's up.
Oh, I get what? 9 days off? 11 days off. 9 days off. 5 plus 2 plus 2. What is that? 9?
Something like that.
Thanks for backing me up on the math, guys.
I'm very proud of you. You're able
I'm
to
only
do
half
that.
Asian.
That's very
so...
nice.
I wanted to see you struggle.
I wish it was 11 days. I wish I had taken today and then that last Monday off so I could just do nothing.
Hey! If you took today off, we wouldn't be doing D&D.
Yeah, I would. I'd just been home all day.
Oh.
When I
Okay.
had to get up early, rush to get all the animals over to the fucking thing so they can get their checkups and then do doggy day camp and do the kitty stuff. And I came home early and it's so fucking lonely. My son's at work and it's just me. No animals.
Yep,
This
this is
sad.
definitely
Go
the high
from-
quality stuff people tuned in for.
It went from
Yeah.
D&D to life with Suffer.
Swap from D&D to, yeah, life is pretty miserable.
It sucks, man. I'm on vacation and I fucking hate it.
I've got nothing to do and I've got all the time to do it.
Good times.
Yeah. Anyway,
So hello everyone, welcome in.
Yeah, welcome
Hello.
everybody. Yes, Kiro, you are 100% right on that. That does look like two people taking a wet dookie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's it supposed to be?
two people.
Looks like
bumping
two elbows.
Oh,
So,
right, because you can't shake hands anymore.
So,
Can-
hey, everybody except Kiro, Kuka, and myself, roll a d20.
I got 1.
Oh, that's fun. No, let's all roll a d20. Okay.
With an advantage.
Yeah, Suffer has advantage.
I got a 5.
I don't believe
And a
you.
9.
I did get a 5.
What'd you get,
I got-
Kuka?
15.
I have never
15?
fudged a roll.
Oh, you guys all suck.
What'd you get?
I got a 17.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, what happened
So-
last time? Let's see. You guys started out in the vault with the founder of the academy, Mr. Scath, and he gave you guys some magic items. Cool story.
Mhm.
And then he was made
Cool
aware
story,
that
bro.
a super villain lady is within a city trying to find an ancient and powerful artifact. So he
SSR,
sent- Yes?
the Princess of Pain. Okay, go ahead.
Fair. Yes, the Princess of Pain. And so he sent you guys to go deal with the Princess of Pain, because she probably induces pain.
No. He sent us to find an artifact before she did and to not mess with her. If we see her, let him know and get the fuck out is what happened. I don't remember. Shut up, Kuka.
I mean, you're not wrong. So why don't you finish it off? You seem to have a better memory than me.
Okay, so then we so I don't know the guy's name, but he took us into this high-end place. After we found the Common King, we went and found the Common King in like the slum area and saw some bar fights and stuff. And then we took a carriage over to the high-end district and they wouldn't let us in. And some guy came and vouched for us, took us to his room, and he could change appearance and stuff. What was his name?
That would be Sigil.
Sigil was his name. I'm not good with the names, but I know that happened. So then he put this hat with a feather on and turned into me. So I took it and put it on. And I was still me. So then I put it on Kiro and he became me. And then he took the hat back because I put it on my nuts. So I remember that part pretty clearly. So then he gave us all like amulets to wear. And so I was the guard captain. Kiro was some like prince betrothed to the princess. And then Kuka was just a guard. So then when we got to the castle, they're like, "Oh, Sir Lord, blah, blah, blah." I don't remember names, by the way. What are you doing here? And he's like, let him know, guard captain. And I was like, you do it, grunt. And so then Kuka fucked him and said, yeah, I'd like to go see the princess. And so now the Princess of Pain has showed up and we're split apart. Kuka and I are down in the library looking for a secret compartment so we can locate this said artifact. We just opened that and some guys bust in. I don't remember the number, SSR. I won't hold you to it.
I think you said it was 5,
through
so
the
we're gonna
door.
stick to that.
I'm pretty sure. Do you remember, Kuka, what the number of guys that came in the door were?
Nobody can hear you.
You're muted.
I think it was 1.5.
Jesus, you're a lot of help. And in the meanwhile, the Prince Kuka, Kiro, pardon me, guys, Kiro, who took the form of this prince, is with the princess in the throne room with the king, and a ton of freaking guys, and the Princess of Pain are in there, and that's where we ended. And so basically, it's not looking good in that throne room, but we'll see what happens, folks. So stay tuned.
We will most certainly see. Also, Kuka, I appreciate the fact that of all the cultists that showed up, you wanted to fight the one guy and the toddler.
Yep.
Of course, to be fair, the toddler's the scary one. He's going to stab you in the shins.
No, so like as they're jumping through those things, one of them like hit something and ripped a hat in half. So that's why I said 1.5. You just don't remember that happened.
That definitely doesn't sound like something I would make happen, because I need my enemies intact so that they can kill you.
Oh, fair enough.
Again.
Oh,
Again.
shit. By the way, Kuka, I've rolled 2 1s tonight testing out my camera setup, so hopefully I got those out of the way because you and I are together in this library. Everybody tune into episode 0 or 1, wherever it was, and I rolled a 1 and critically wounded Kuka. It was good times.
That was episode 1. You guys were doing your graduation ritual, and you almost chopped Kuka in half.
Oops.
Blessed be the Lord Clorivious.
I am a paladin after all.
Good stuff. All right, so tonight we're going to pick up with Kuka and Suffer for a moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Kiro kind of stew on what the hell's gonna happen with him, and let him. I'm gonna let him think a little bit and see if he can't find a way to get himself out of this. So, as you two are in this library and these cultists are jumping down to you, you get surrounded by about 5 of them. Now, this library is a big circular room. It had that dome way up above it, that glass dome for the roof. And then there was the door that the cultists are jumping through that's about 2 floors up. And you guys are on the bottom floor where there is another door you've not been through yet.
We were trying to go there, and these bastard cultists popped in. And then I was like, yes, I grabbed my D20. I'm ready to roll initiative. And SSR goes, and that's where we're going to end it tonight.
I mean, in my defense, the guy above me, Mr. Kuka, was hitting me up on the DMs like, yo, I gotta go. We gotta end this. Let's go.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
or responsibilities of life.
So he made us quit early last time, and he made us late tonight. Kuka, you're a liability.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are now surrounded by 5 cultists. And
They've already jumped down?
Oh yeah, they jumped
Like,
down last week.
We just stood there. You said they came through the door and looked down at us. Like, that's a long drop. Are you sure they didn't sustain injuries? Did they roll for like damage or?
I remember exactly saying that they jumped down and landed softly, as though they cast a spell of Featherfall.
Counterspell.
You couldn't even remember how many people came in the door.
I mean, to be fair, neither could you.
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't say that.
What, did I say 5? I meant 50.
You're doing a great job, SSR.
Don't lie to me. Don't you patronize me.
Can I counterspell Featherfall?
If you had that spell, probably. But you don't, because you're a shitty artificer.
Oh, Jesus. Shots fired.
Hey, I can't help it if it's playtest material.
It's written in the books. It's good to go. Published.
Unearthed Arcana. That makes it shit. Alright, so, you guys are surrounded, and, one of these cultists says, don't worry, guys. We've just got some lowly guards here to deal with. Then we'll be on our way to go find this artifact. But first, let's tend to these guys. And all
remember
the cultists...
that we took our amulets off once the other people left the room because we didn't. I was worried that like some shit would happen and they'd need, or like, you know, the guard captain or someone, like we get busted for that. So I took the amulet off while we're searching the library, and I believe Kuka did the same after.
True.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah, instead of saying guards, they just said that you get
schmucks.
There was 2 schmucks in here. Yeah, there's 2 schmucks in here. Let's take.
Look at these bastards. What do they think they're doing?
Hanging out in a library. What do you think you are, literate?
We cracked the code. I throw the romance novel of the guy that likes horse cock at them, and see if it distracts them and they start reading it or something, so I can get a surprise attack.
Fuck it. Roll a sleight of hand. I want to see this.
Sleight of hand.
I'm sure it's low for you.
+2. It's on dexterity. Let me do this.
Dice cam.
It's a 6 +2 is 8.
You throw your horse porn book, and he just kind of steps to the side, and it misses. And they all draw their daggers.
And I say real quick, as they're doing that, I say, it's a good read. You should check it out.
One of the cultists says, I'll consider it after we're done stabbing you. It looked really good as it flew by my face. And you guys, roll for initiative. Oh, okay.
Nat 20. So 22.
So worthless.
I got a total of 11. I got a 9 +2.
Because let's be honest, the frickin' initiative is the worst time in the world to roll that.
A 20, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not in this case, technically.
I mean, yeah, that means you go first, as long as nobody else rolled a 20, but, you know.
Oh, I got 22 overall, so.
You got a 22 overall?
Yep.
Aight.
Starting this one off with a bang, folks.
No kidding. You guys are already
You all right?
there.
You all right there, Kiro?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll get his.
I'm fine.
I want to ask questions about his situation, but it would be complete metagaming to make comments about it because we're not there. But I have ideas and shit.
Yeah, as of this moment, you have 0 clue that he is over there.
That he is completely forked?
Yes, forked and possibly knifed.
Possibly knifed. You call that a knife?
That's not a knife. That's a knife. What was your initiative, Clorivious?
A total of 11.
11. Okay. Well, let's get these rolls in here.
Not rolling so good to start, but let's see if it matters. If it picks up when it matters. If I switch to the green dice and then roll even worse.
Ronan Underhill, you're up first.
So, what you guys don't know about him, because he just got this when he was level 3, that he went under when he hit level 3, the armor class of Artificer. So for his first turn, he activates pretty much it's an Iron Man armor that surrounds his whole entire body. I don't have to roll for anything, it just takes up my turn.
Okay, so he just kind of activates something on him and all of a sudden he's coated in armor?
Correct.
Dope. All right, Clorivious, you're up.
What happened?
He basically activated an Iron Man suit.
I'm up. How am I up next with an 11? Sheesh.
The cultists rolled bad.
Okay. Where's the guy I threw the book at?
He is like right in front of you. Then you got one guy on each side of you and 2 guys behind you.
Okay, so this is kind of weird, but I just have a hilt in my hands right now, right?
You do, yes.
So I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna see. Jesus. This is the thing. I have not used this weapon yet. I just need to go look at my notes here. Give me a moment. Apologies, everyone. Where are their suffer notes? Okay. From the false god guys, my notes. I don't know anybody's name. Okay. So I'm gonna attack.
Okay. Swinging with your hilt.
Yep. I'm gonna just imagine sword being there, try to channel some of my very, very good divine energy to it, and I'm gonna take a swing at the dude that was talking.
Okay.
The guy that was doing the talking. I want to go for him if he's who's in front of me.
Roll it, baby. That's your strength mod plus your proficiency modifier.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, an 8 plus 4 plus 2, so plus 6, so 14 on that.
All right, that is a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, what? Okay, I gotta. So this weapon is 2d8 slashing damage plus 1d4 fire damage.
Yep.
He's so
Okay.
excited to use this.
All right, so we got a 2 plus a 6, so that's 8. Do I get the plus 4 on that as well?
No, that's only on your attack roll, I believe. Wait. No.
Like, because my damages show,
No, you're right.
you know, like 1. Okay, so
Yeah, no,
that'll
you're
be
100% right.
that'll be 12 on the physical damage, and then a 1d4 for fire damage. Is it 2?
Okay.
So that'll be 14 total.
All right. You
The sword worked.
you step forward and hold up this hilt like you're gonna swing it and bash him with it, and you can just see under the hood like he's kind of smirking like, "Ha, this asshole's gonna swing and hit me with a hilt? That's nothing." And as you swing, fire ignites from the hilt, going up, and within the flames you see a blade extend out of the hilt, and this guy's smirk turns into sheer terror as you hit him in the shoulder and split him from shoulder to hip, just completely right in half.
Oh man, I'm pointing at the camera. I'm all happy here, and I'm still on the dice cam.
The flames from your sword erupt, setting his clothes ablaze and leaving only a charred husk left in twain.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Not even screams could escape the flame.
Nice. All right, so now it's 4v2.
And before the cultists go, Mr. Kiro! How you doing, bud?
I'm all right.
You don't look nearly as nervous as I think you might be.
I'm a little nervous. I'm probably. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, you're standing next to the princess, up by the king and the advisor, and you're in a room full of royals and nobles and whatnot. But also standing in the middle of the room is Lady Lysandra and a whole bunch of cultists.
The Princess of Pain.
Oh, what a fantastic name. I came up with that all by myself.
I like it.
I do too. Sounds kind of badass. And so, Lady Lysandra is looking over at you guys, and she says, I think you know why I'm here. And the king kind of looks down at her and he's like, no? No? And she kind of like looks back at her cultists and snaps a finger, and some of the cultists begin stabbing nobles. Just offing them. And she starts walking up to you guys, and she says, I want to know where the underground is. And you're going to tell me, or everyone here is going to die. Anything, Mr. Noble? Mr. Therion Kiro?
That's right. I'm Therion, huh?
Yeah, they still think that you're the prince from the neighboring kingdom, also betrothed to Lady Arya.
You've been sick and you have that throat issue.
That's right. Trying to remember. Let's see. So she's speaking to me. She's not speaking to the king.
She was speaking to the king, but you're like next to the king and she's approaching. So you're kind of like, if you want to say something to divert her attention or try to beg for mercy or whatever, now's your opportunity.
I'm just gonna stay quiet for the moment.
Okay.
Kind of see where the conversation goes between her and the king until she like directs her attention towards me.
Okay.
Well, stay like close to the guards and stuff like that, and like kind of behind the king. I'm sure like they're all kind of being pushed or huddled up
A little bit
somewhere. Yeah.
So as she approaches, she gets up to she's standing basically face to face with the king, and you guys are kind of like off to his left. And she looks like she's getting ready to say something, but then you hear behind you is the advisor, and you hear a voice say, well, didn't think it would happen like this, but oh well, see ya, you son of a bitch. And the advisor, somebody grabs the back of his head and then puts a foot right in the small of his back and shoves him forward right into Lady Lysandra, knocks her down. They both tumble down the stairs a little bit, and this advisor guy, Owen, on the back of his head, there's like a charred handprint before his head begins to swell and explodes. You turn around, and you see the disguise that Sigil was using last night and this morning. And he says, well, I think she's very distracted for the moment, so if we should run, then we should run. Like, now. And, he starts to run towards the back of the chamber where there's a door, and the king and the princess start following.
I follow him.
Okay.
Oh, Sigil.
So Lady Lysandra, she gets up and she screams like, After them! Find them! And all the guards start chasing, or all the cultists start chasing you. But you guys get inside this door, and Sigil bars it from the backside, and the king's just like, okay, what the hell? You just killed my advisor. What is happening? And Sigil just kind of turns around and is like, oh, of course, you don't recognize me. Well, that asshole whose head just exploded was, my ex-husband. And, now I'm avenged, so I'm trying to save your life. There, we'll call it evening, so you don't arrest me. Fair? Fair. Now, Therion, I suppose you should return to your normal state so we can properly handle anything along the way.
Yeah. I take off my, the ring?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I take off the ring and turn back into my handsome self as Siyo, my halfling self.
The princess lets out a little bit of a screech, and she's like, what the hell? You're not...
Was it at least a good screech, like, much better kind of thing?
No, definitely not. Besides, you wouldn't know. You're not there.
I'm just asking, so for the audience, you know? I'm looking out for you.
I trust the audience's imagination. And Sigil says, yes, that's not the point, but let's go, shall we? And
yes, let's go.
As you guys are running down this narrow hallway, you guys can hear, like, the door is being, like, attacked and stabbed, and all this wood is starting to crunch and come apart. And it sounds like it's going to buy you a little bit of time, but you guys really need to either get out of the castle or decide your next act soonish. And Sigil kind of looks at you and he's like, so where's your friends?
They in the library.
Oh, the library. Oh, okay. Well, then let's go to the library. We should stick to each other, but also bigger is better. So, let's go.
Yes.
And he begins to lead you through the castle, taking any passageways that the cultists might not know about.
And while we're doing this, can I the bracelet to get a hold of the founder? I communicate with them, or is there no reception?
No, there's definitely reception.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you touch the bracelet and it awaits your speech.
What was his name again?
Scath.
Scath. That's right. Big boy Scath. The with the pain is the Queen of Pain here. The castle tasted us and what the hell the king and the princess and yeah, so she coming after us and she's right here. You come and you yeah. As I'm mumbling as I'm running.
You hear a voice back say, I'll be right there.
Okay, yeah, see you there. We be in the library.
Okay. And as you guys are running, you kind of feel a strange energy in the air, and there's like a weird feeling in your gut as the air around you kind of twists, and suddenly Scath pops up, right behind you guys. And he's, all right, well, you guys get to a safe place. This is gonna get messy. And he turns and begins to walk back the way you guys came from. Just in time for you guys to see her and several of her cultists coming around the corner. And he just kind of looks back at you guys and he says, I said go. You don't want to be in range of this. And Sigil continues to lead you guys towards the library. Clorivious. No.
Yeah. I do have a question. Did we hear what was going on
You did not.
through the bracelets? We did not. Okay. I didn't know if
No.
all of us heard everything and the cultists heard it too, or so
That
we
would be
have no clue.
That would be a really funny twist, but no, that's to have the cultists just be like, "The fuck? Well, now we know your shit." That would be good, but Siyo's not within range of you guys.
Okay.
Your bracelets all
Okay.
go back to the academy, but to each other, you have to be within a certain range.
Okay. I was just curious if what we know as characters. So,
Gotcha.
and you said my name, so
Yeah, because two cultists, the ones on your sides, are trying to stab you,
okay.
and that is gonna be a. Oops. Let me bring that up. Oh, well, that's a disappointment. That is a 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. That one's going to hit you for. Oh, right there.
Fasted.
That's a 4. So he strikes at you with his dagger, and he kind of hits you like in the arm, but your armor takes most of it, but it's still it feels like it might still need some stitches or something later on.
Okay.
And the other guy gets a 13, which doesn't
That's
hit.
a miss. That's a miss.
Alrighty. Mr. Ronan. One of the cultists behind you tries
Yo.
to take a stab at Mr. Medieval Iron Man and rolls a 3 on his dagger.
That's
and
a miss.
the other one holds up his hand, and his hand catches fire, and then he like sweeps it and sends out a fireball. And that is going to be a 18 to hit.
That's a miss.
Alrighty. So one stabs kind of clinks off your armor, the other one throws a fireball, and it hits your armor and just kind of disintegrates into the air.
I just kind of do.
Just wipe it off. Ronan, you're up.
So, which one's the closest to me?
The one that tried to stab you.
Then now I just turn to look at him and say, because is he? How close is he? Is he in 5-foot range?
Well, yeah, he stabbed you.
So I just turn and have my hand against his face, and I do Thunder Gauntlet. It's pretty much it shoots a beam of electricity at the person.
Roll it.
That'll be an 18
to hit.
Yeah,
that is a hit.
And that'll be 7 damage.
All right.
And on top of that, a creature that is hit has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than myself. So, if he attacks anybody other than me, of course he doesn't know that, he takes disadvantage.
Okay. Clorivious, you're up.
Yes. Okay.
You got one guy on each side of you that just tried to take a stab at you.
Which one hit me?
The one on your left.
Okay. Well, he's gonna get attacked.
Hey, you're competent. You die now.
Okay, D20. Come on, baby. Oh, it's a 6. So a 12.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
That hits?
That hits.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's going to be a 2d8. 1. God, these dice tonight. And an 8. All right, so that's a 9. plus the 4 will be 13. Plus my 1d4
Yep.
is a 3. So what is that? 16 damage.
16. You kind of give this guy like this stink eye for cutting you, and then you just kind of ram your sword up into his gut, and flames erupt out of his eyes, nose, and mouths and ears, and you basically turned him into like a jack-o'-lantern.
Nice.
And you lift him off the ground, and then you pull your great sword out of him, and he just crumples to the floor, and within mere seconds, he's a pile of ash.
Beautiful.
Oh boy. All right. Well, the cultist that tried to stab you and didn't do it, Mr. Clorivious, he just says, "Dread God take you," and he tries to stab you again, and didn't do very well. So that's a miss.
I snicker and say, "More false gods aimed in my direction."
Nice. Kuka, the cultist that tried to stab you, he is going to try to stab you again. And that's an 11. That's not gonna hit. That's a bad miss. So he swings, and again, you just kind of... He's delirious from having electricity run through his head, and he just does not make contact. Meanwhile, the other guy... then you start to see snowflakes kind of dancing around his hand. And he holds it up, and a big old wave of ice shoots out of his hand. And I need both of you guys to make a dex saving throw.
I get my +2 on that.
You're plus
Hello?
2?
Yeah, on dexterity, I got a +2.
Yeah, if it says a +2 on a dex saving throw, you get a +2 to it.
All right. So that's a total of 19.
Okay. Kuka, what was yours?
Hold on, I have something for this second. I gotta read my stuff. So, because I know I failed because I got a 4, but I have a Fortune of the Many that allows me, if I fail a ability check or a saving throw, you can add a bonus to your roll equal to the number of allies. So that still wouldn't be enough, would it?
That would give you +1, so no.
Oh, whatever. That's what I have
Excuse
here.
me.
I got like a
So-
whole bunch of stuff.
You're supposed to know these abilities.
Yeah, I have so many though.
We just leveled up.
Yeah, well,
I'm still reading over mine because I got all these new toys.
Well, as this frost wave cascades over you guys, Kuka, the guy that tried to stab you,
yeah.
gets 100% frosted over, like he's a human popsicle now.
Okay.
You, on the other hand, your armor starts to chill, like so cold to the point where it's like you can feel your skin inside the armor starting to stick to it, and feels like your skin might start to like get frostbitten a little. It's
Okay.
really cold. Clorivious, you being a little bit further away, it doesn't hit you nearly as hard, but same with the cultist guy that's standing next to you. You guys take a lighter dose of it because Occultist and Kuka were there to, or Ronan were there to take most of the blast. So Kuka, you and the cultists that were right in front of you took 14 damage. And Clorivious, you and the cultist next to you took 7.
Okay.
And the dude standing next to you, Clorivious, is starting to look like a popsicle.
Might have to warm him up. You know what I'm saying?
So, is the guy next to me frozen, like dead?
Yes, he is very dead. Like, you
Okay.
tap him and he's going to fall over and shatter.
Okay.
And with that, we're at the top of the order. Ronan Underhill.
So I checked this off like it was no big deal. And you see my armor kind of shoot, aka magic missiles, out of it at this spellcaster.
Okay.
So because he can't stop them.
Nope, they automatically hit.
Yep. I create 3 glowing dart. They hit them. I'm saying just plain out missiles, so I want it to look more like an Iron Man kind of situation. So, 4 damage for each of them.
So, 12?
Yep.
Alright. One of your missiles hits him kind of in the stomach. And it looks like it blows a small hole in him, and he kind of hunkers over like, ugh! And then one hits him in the shoulder and kind of makes him knock back as a chunk of his shoulder's blown out. And then one hits him right in the face. And the front half of his face goes missing.
Nice.
And as a bonus action, I activate my armor's defense, and I gain temporary hit points equal to my con, I believe.
Aight. Clorivious Demonary.
Yes.
The
Can you
guy
guess what I am going to do?
surrender? There's one guy left, and he looks pretty beat up, so now's a good time for you to surrender. Throw in the towel.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to surrender by swinging my sword at him. AKA
Boy, it's a good thing
attack.
you guys weren't asked to take anybody alive.
That's right, because he's dead right now. Watch. Boom. Oh.
Oh my god. That's beautiful.
What is that? Is that an 18?
Nope, that was a 2. You lucky bastard.
It was here like that.
Yeah, that looks like a 2 to
next
me.
you.
I think everybody who's looking at that thinks that would be a 2. Hey, I saw that.
Oh, it was like this. You tell me. I mean, there's your 2. See, I can shake it however you want it.
I don't really give a shit. You
Look,
can
it
do it.
went back to 18.
His AC is 12. It's not like you're going to have a hard time hitting him.
All right. Well, that's up to you. You can do a 2 or an 18.
Yeah, let's get this fight over
It
with.
was okay. 18 plus, whatever.
That's a hit. I already told
Okay,
you his
I
AC
mean-
is 12, so no, that's a miss.
Okay, so a 2 plus 6 is 8 plus the 4. Let me get back on that. Attack plus 4 is 12 plus the 1d4 is a 1, so it's 13.
Okay. That is a lot of damage, and you swing. After you ran that dude through, you kind of just turn and swing like a little pirouette, and you half this dude's head, just from the nose up, just goes flying.
Nice. I like that.
It's fan-freaking-tastic.
That was all
Looks
of
like-
them, right?
Looks like you swung a little too fast because he didn't have enough time to burn to death, but there's definitely some charring right around where the top half of his head went missing.
That's fine. Only did 1 point of fire damage. So
That was all of them, right?
That was.
that was.
I
So-
loot the
Because
bodies.
the guy killed his own guy.
I loot the bodies.
You can right after we get back from Kiro. Mr.
Me.
Kiro. As you guys are walking down this hallway, there's the hallway's kind of got like a second floor area where there's like balconies. And as you guys are walking down this hallway, you guys start to see cultists stepping out onto these balconies. And they see all of you guys walking. And several of them draw bows. And a few of them look like they're about to start channeling spells. And Sigil just says, "Oh, we're going to need to run. Little one, Siyo, you're going to have to shoot on the go."
Okay. Are there any like candles nearby or like anything like lit?
There is, yes. There is some
Explain.
chandeliers hanging down. There's also torches on the walls.
Can I use my thermaturgy?
Thaumaturgy, yes.
Yes. Can I make those like lights like kind of like a bright flash, like a flashbang type of thing
You can.
as
I
we're
will
like
allow it.
running?
And you know what? Just for that, take a thing of inspiration. Add that to your character sheet. Because that's good thinking. I like that. Oh, yeah, and they rolled like shit, so, okay. So, as you guys are running down this hallway, the cultists go to start shooting at you. And they roll with disadvantage and roll a 3. So there's arrows just flying all over this room. There is no chance they're going to hit you guys, but they don't know what they're shooting at. What would you like to do for your next action?
How far away are we to? We're running downstairs right now, right?
No, you're running through a hallway.
Through a hallway.
Yeah, it looks like there's a big room up ahead, and in the big room, based on the blueprints of this castle, you would know that the big room up ahead will have a doorway on the right that you would take, and then it'll be a short hallway that goes towards the library.
Okay. How far are we to that door? Would I be able to like go to that door and then lock it?
You're far enough away that it would take you several turns to get there.
Are there any doors on the side of us?
There are a few here and there, yes. But you do not know where those doors lead yet.
Trying to think, what can I do? I guess we're just gonna keep running down the hall, try to get the closest to the library as quick as possible,
Okay.
as all this is kind of going on.
Are you wanting to make an attack, or you just want to keep running? If you make an attack, you can have a chance to kill one of these guys, but if you don't attack, you can double your movement for the turn.
Are they kind of like bunched up together behind us, or
No, they're up on balconies down the hallway.
balconies? Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll shoot at one.
Okay.
I can do that. Pull out my bow as I'm running, like.
Hell yeah, give me a.
How
attack
do you
roll.
do it?
You know.
How do you do it?
I feel flexed
Beauty.
on.
Cha, you know?
I
Yeah,
know, huh?
Did you see my arrow? I think it went that way.
yeah. Okay, so I gotta roll d20, right?
D20, yep. Plus your dex mod, plus your proficiency modifier. Because you're proficient with
Oh.
those.
with my dex mod would be 20.
That's a hit.
And we'll go for damage.
Roll that D.
8. Where's my 8? Go. Where is it? This one? Oh, I think I'm missing a dice.
Uh-oh.
Alright, I'll just roll it in the thing. How do I roll it in the thing?
If you're on your character sheet, there should be a little dice icon in the bottom left.
Okay.
You click on that and then click the dice that you want to roll.
Okay, and I want to roll a 8. So I got a 5 plus 3, so that is 8 damage.
All right. You fire an arrow and it hits one of the cultists in the shoulder and you see him go down. And he doesn't seem to get back up. Now you only got
Nice.
3 guys.
Nice!
Yeah, he doesn't seem to get back up. Oh god, he's attacking from prone! Okay. As you guys are running, these guys go to make another shot. Wow, okay, that is another 3. Well, I guess it's technically +1, but, I mean, it's not going to hit regardless. So, they are still feeling the effects of your flashbang, and they shoot wild again. And it is your turn again.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot at the... I'm assuming there's a spellcaster, right?
Yes, there is.
I'm going to go ahead and aim for the spellcaster.
Okay. There only seems to be one, but his spells are going wild
Looks
too.
like.
Looks like. I gotta stay vague so that I can throw surprises at you guys randomly.
I got 16.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. Good shot, eh?
And I do 11 damage.
You shoot, and it looks like he's getting ready to start chanting something with his eyes closed because he's blinded. And your arrow sticks him right in the throat. And you just see like a spurt of blood just as he kind of falls over the railing of the balcony and tumbles down to the floor below.
What's
their
Sigil
turn
doing?
again. What's he doing? He's just running. He's keeping the princess and the king safe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit either. Wow, these guys suck. Actually, I'm just rolling like shit tonight. I can't believe how bad I'm rolling tonight. Tonight's gonna be way too easy on you guys if I keep rolling like this.
It was the curse of killing. It all started when you killed Kuka.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I might have to kill another Kuka.
There isn't any other Kukas
here. Yeah, it looks like they're starting to focus up, these last 2, but their aim's getting a little bit better, but they're still seeing spots and they're still seeing doubles. And it's your go again. If you forego your attack this turn, you'll be able to make it to the door this turn, or you can try to fire and kill off another cultist.
We'll go ahead and make it to the door.
All right. You
Run
and
as fast
Sigil,
as I can.
You and Sigil and Princess Arya and the king all make it to the door and get behind it. And Sigil turns around and bolts the door as quick as he can and says, All right, well, the library should be just through this hallway here. So, we should be there momentarily. And as he's saying this, you guys feel like the whole castle shake. Like there's a loud boom. And the very foundation begins to shake, and you can hear off in the distance, like, it sounds like something stone is crumbling down. And then he says, well, we should probably hurry. And begins to sprint further with you guys. Within the next minute or so, you enter the you open the library door to see that, the library looks like it's longer than you remember. There's, the floor that you were standing on before seems to be 2 stories below you. How would you like to proceed, Mr. Kiro? You can see your friends down below and 5 cultists dead surrounding them, but,
Am I within range to communicate with Clorivious and Rowan?
Oh yeah. You guys are only, like, a short distance away. Hell, you could probably, like, shout to them.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and rub my little fancy jewel. Well, not to rub the jewel, but like try to communicate with them.
Remember my jewels.
Rub my jewels, yeah.
Again, how we get to you?
Or
What?
how?
We just killed a few people, nothing big.
You guys find an outfit?
What?
You find the artifact.
Not yet.
The thing. The artifact. Did you find the artifact?
Not yet, little
I
one.
assumed as we're talking to him, I'm looting the dead bodies, right?
Yes, you can be.
So I see him looting the dead bodies. I give him a look of disgust, and I turn and make my way for the doors we've not yet opened. And I say on the radio, we believe it could be through these doors. I'm going to go check it out right now.
Did I find anything?
You did. You found about 50 silver pieces. And you found a scroll of fireball.
Nice. Put it in my
That's
pocket.
nice. So you don't lose it?
Use it or lose it. Sigil says, oh, well, Siyo, let's, I guess we'll have to climb down.
Now, are they the only 2 that showed up?
No, the princess and the king are there too, but,
Okay.
they're not privy to how they're going to get down there.
I mean,
I
can't say, so.
Unless you guys can reverse the room, you know, bring the room back up here. That's quite a long fall, and I don't have a spell for that.
When kind of like look at the king and be like,
We need to get to the vault.
He kind of looks at you like with a scowl, and he's like, I don't want any of you anywhere near that. I don't know who you are or what you think you're doing, but that is off limits.
and I kind of show him my adventurers mark, my level 2 adventurers mark, and explain.
I'm from the Adventure Guild, and the Queen of Pain wants an artifact here. She gonna kill you. We here to protect you, and put the artifact in the vault of the Adventurers founder of Scarce.
I see. And you
Okay.
think that I should just hand it over to you?
Well, either that or you die from the Queen of Pain.
Oh no. My soldiers will do everything in their power to see her dead.
Well, where were your soldiers in the throne room where you almost died if we didn't save you?
True. You hear over Kiro's little gem.
You know what? That's fair. Well, I don't have a response for that. I've kept that thing guarded for so long. I can't just let you have it. But I suppose it might be in better hands if this city is going to be sieged over it.
As you see, the Queen of Pain is here, and there's multiple hooded men that she will just keep sending and sending. She came to assassinate you, and she wants to go to another kingdom to assassinate your son-in-law. So you help us, and we help you. We get rid of Queen of Pain. And then we also need the artifact to protect from any other future evil.
I see. Well, you did bring Scath here, so I suppose you are on the up and up. All right. I'll help.
All right, so I've heard all this, so I go back to undo the procedure and bring the floor back up.
You push the little black book back into the bookshelf, and the room shifts and starts to spin until it goes back up to the first floor.
And I say, bolt the door.
Oh yes, we'll be definitely bolting the door. And and Sigil closes the door, and has the princess come over with him and help him start pushing a bookshelf in front of it. And before long, the room is completely sealed up.
All right, I do the little black book trick again.
And the room begins to spin and shift until you guys are down 2 floors again.
Okay, now everybody's down on this floor.
Oh, you dirty king, this is quite the secret you've had hiding here. What else might you be hiding in this castle of mysteries?
So I approach the king and the princess. Am I there? Okay. And I look at the princess and I say, my lady, please do forgive us for the deception.
Who are you?
I am Clorivious Demonary.
Okay, but I've never seen you before. I don't know what deception you're talking about.
So I put the amulet back on.
She gasps as she realizes that you were the one that she thought was the guard captain, and she totally left you here in the library unattended.
And then I take the amulet off and I say, again, please do forgive our deception. And I start walking towards the doors. I don't wait for a response.
Unimportant. Fuck off. Okay. Kuka, what are you doing?
He's putting silver pieces in his pocket.
So as the room was like transferring back, I went to a normal form where I didn't have like the Iron Man suit, and I'm not like the big tall hobgoblin looking creature where I'm just like the guy with the robes over his head with the hunchback. So I am.
Can I just say that I forgot to mention on my way to the black book to do all the transformation, I did pick up that book that I threw and put it back in my inventory.
Yes, you can have that.
Did I notice that he did that?
Man and his horse.
He didn't say he was trying to be stealthy about it.
Can we get this over with so our paladin can read his animal porn?
Of course.
Just thought it would be a good gift for the guard captain.
Stop hosting around, Clorivious.
Yes, I suppose we should probably be going for the door now. If you don't mind, I would like to see what this artifact is that you keep raving on about. And as you guys are making your way to this door, you guys hear and feel this castle shake again, and it sounds like something else just went boom, and all of a sudden there's more crumbling somewhere.
I really want to witness this battle.
It would be pretty magnificent. And I would love to describe in detail how anybody too close gets instantly vaporized as the aura of their power hits them, but, you know. It's totally not safe for you guys, so...
Is it on pay-per-view?
It is. It's on Fight Night Live.
Right, so we're at the doors.
Yep, and you guys go through the door, eh? And, well, as you open the door, you notice it is pitch black in there. So, Clorivious, now would be a good time for your specialty torch. Safety torch!
Pull out the torch, yeah. Gonna light up a room.
And as you light the torch, the light expands, and all you see in front of you is a descending staircase. You don't really see walls to the room, you don't see a roof, you don't see what's beyond the stairs. It's just a staircase going straight down. Well, not straight down, but, you know, descending.
So is there light even coming in through the doorway, or is it like at the doors that room is just completely black?
It's completely black. The only thing that seems to be casting light in there is your torch.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, well, that's incredibly ominous.
Well, shall we descend?
We shall.
And we're walking. I am.
As you guys are walking down this,
Now, would the king know if there's any traps or anything?
he would.
Hey, king, is there anything we need to watch out for, or have you go in front of us?
Have you go in front of us?
Excuse me?
What, did he fart?
I may have to kill you.
Heard it before.
I have no doubt. If you're
So is there-
asking if there's traps, there's only one thing you need to be concerned about down here.
And that would be...
Well, I don't know. I just got told that I need to be at the front to deal with any traps, so I feel like I want you to be at the front so it can be a surprise.
Pass.
Not really.
Why don't we send the king to the front? The king knows all the traps. This is his dungeon.
There's no traps.
Okay.
And I kind of just, I kind of put myself in the front.
Goka, stop breathing into your mic.
Sorry.
You say Kiro went to the front?
No.
Or Siyo?
Yeah, I said put myself in front.
Fucking baller. Look at you go.
Yeah.
So you're going down this staircase with Clorivious' torch kind of lighting your way a little bit. But the torch is not really lighting as much as it usually does. It usually casts a lot more light, but like I said, the only thing you can really see is the staircase, kind of leading you to believe that there is no walls and also no ceiling, and if you were to step off this staircase, you might fall for quite some ways. And as you guys go down, you finally get to the bottom of this staircase, and there's a small little platform with a door at the end of it. Door doesn't... It's just a door frame with a door. It doesn't seem to have any wall around it. What you guys want to do?
I open it.
Just
Put
gonna
them in
go
the
over
front.
and open it?
Yeah.
Fucking baller. You walk across the room and you open this door, and inside you see a narrow walkway, kind of like the stairs. It was like a stone walkway, but there's no walls, there's no ceiling. It's just about a 3-foot wide path that goes straight out into this black abyss. And out there you can see what appears to be a pedestal. And atop that pedestal, you can't really tell what it is, but there's something on top of the pedestal. And behind you guys, you can hear some voices coming from up the stairs. You can't really make out what they're saying, but you can hear talking. Do you guys proceed towards the pillar? Or the pedestal?
Yes.
Yep.
You guys walk out on this pathway, and you feel like a slight breeze as you're out there. And as you're walking, you think you hear the flapping of wings.
Is the
And,
king still with us?
Is what?
Is the king still with us?
Yes, he is still with you. And as you guys all enter the room, the door closes. And the king says, well, here's your trap. And suddenly, between you guys and the pedestal lands what appears to be a dragon made out of bone, with swirling energies going through its skeleton. And it looks at you with these glowing purple eyes. And despite the king being there, it does not look friendly.
All right.
Almost like it hasn't attacked yet, and it looks like it's almost daring you to try to get closer.
Can I use a boon? My thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy?
Yeah, kind of like yell at it or like speak to it in much louder voice from a distance.
Yeah, you can try.
Hello, Bone Dragon, we here to help. Hello, can you hear me?
And it kind of like lets out like a small roar, but it does not look like it's willing to doesn't look like it's willing to move.
I speak Draconic.
Do you know Draconic?
I do know Draconic.
You can speak Draconic.
I say the same thing in Draconic.
You can.
And does he respond?
It listens to what you say, and you kind of get back this voice that, you know, they interpret it as like roars and growls and whatnot, but you understand it, and all it says is "turn back."
And I ask it,
Why?
It repeats, "turn back."
Why?
It repeats, "turn back."
Why turn back?
It kind of like lets out an angry snort, and Looks like it takes one step towards you.
We come in peace.
And it kind of like starts snapping its jaws at you a little bit. Sigil says, whatever you're doing, it does not seem to be working. Perhaps we should try something else. Also, it appears that our guests might be getting closer. That voice is getting a lot closer. So, if we're going to do something, I suppose we should do it soon, or backtrack and deal with our visitors.
King, why is the dragon no friendly?
I would assume it's not friendly because it was sent here to guard something, and that includes not letting anybody near this.
And you've been protecting the dragon?
Yeah. I'm not protecting the dragon. It's just been here. Truth be told, the artifact has been here since my grandfather had the kingdom. I'm just carrying on the legacy of guarding this thing.
I'm gonna shout out.
There's no reasoning with this beast.
Well, I've never been able to get anyone near it. So unless you guys have some clever idea of how to get that thing away from it, then, I say it's pretty well guarded and we leave.
I'm gonna speak to the dragon one more time.
We get people that want to steal the thing you guarding from you, that are chasing behind us. Can you help us? If we help you, we leave you alone afterward?
Wait, you're asking it to help you fight them?
Yes.
Trespassers, all of you, leave or die.
The Queen of Pain wants to steal the artifact from you.
None shall pass. All who try will die.
I turn to the other two.
What should we do, boys?
They don't know what it's saying.
It says, the dragon. The dragon. I speak to the dragon, and the dragon said that he's guarding something, and he wants us to turn back. You know, help.
I believe he's talking to you, Clorivious and Ronan.
Well, King, what do you want to do? We need to get that thing away from here, and your dragon won't let us.
I told you I wanted to leave it here. I told you it was safe. All of you wanted to come here anyways. So if you want to die, go and try.
Well, the Queen of Pain, Princess of Pain, whatever her name is, she eats dragons for breakfast.
As
So
you
this
can
would be
tell, this is
nothing.
no normal dragon.
Yeah, she would eat him too.
I'm still hoping she eats you.
I would only be so lucky.
Well, like I said, now we're stuck between two bad spots because you guys wanted to come down here.
Would we be able to contact the boss man?
You can try.
Hello, is this thing on? Do you hear us?
You hear static, but nothing else.
We need you to come to us right now.
Still only static.
I tried.
And as you guys are doing this, you begin to hear somebody fumbling with the door. Oddly enough, it sounds like the door is trying to put up a little bit of a fight on letting them through. But then you start hearing the sound of metal hitting wood, and you guys assume that they're trying to chop the door down.
So is there light in this room? Like, I don't need my torch anymore?
Your torch is illuminating basically the walkway that you guys are standing on, but that's about it. The rest of the room seems to be a black void. The dragon seems to be standing on something, but you can't see what the dragon is standing on.
We should get out of the way of the door, let the people run through, and the dragon will attack them. So we'll hide over here to the side. Is there space to hide?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to hide against the wall next to the door or around the door or somewhere, then there's a chance they'll spot you when they come in, but it's not guaranteed.
Because I would think that as soon as they open the door, they would see that, and they wouldn't be looking around for us, because this is such a big eye view.
Seems like a good plan to me.
Goka, breathing. Stop it. Stop breathing. Oh, much better. Okay. Well then, is that the plan? We're going to hide behind a door?
We hide somewhere, and then the people chasing us will attack the dragon. They won't attack us because they won't see us. They go attack the dragon.
I see.
And then
well,
we can attack them and then the dragon.
Fair enough. All right. I suppose that works. Let's hide, I guess.
All right. So I will help everyone make sure they have good footing to get to a hiding spot. Or to lean against the wall, and then I'm going to extinguish the torch.
So you guys can't actually see a wall, but once you guys get to the side of the door, you can feel it, and it feels like there's a surface there of some sort. It's just you can't see it. It feels like you're leaning against an empty void. And soon...
How far away is that artifact? Just wanting to know.
It's a good 60 feet out.
Okay.
And as you guys are hiding on the sides of the door, you guys see like pieces of the door falling out, and there's like someone tries to reach their arm in and like jingle the handle and see if they can get the door to open. It doesn't budge, so they pull their arm back out and get back to hacking. And before long, there's a hole big enough in the door for them to step through, and you hear one of the people on the other side of the door say, "Oh, what the hell is that?" And another one says, "It doesn't matter what it is. It's between us and our goals, so we wouldn't want to disappoint the lady. Let's get it." And in pours about 10 cultists. One of them seems to be wearing a slightly different color robe. And they walk towards the dragon. And it begins to make noises at them. And this cultist in this different colored robe begins to speak too. Kiro, you can hear the dragon saying, "Go back, any who do not wish to die." And the cultist begins speaking back, saying, "I am an envoy of the Lady of Pain, and we have come for your treasure. And there will be no stopping us, for if we fall, she shall take our place, and the lady is most unforgiving." And as he says this, the dragon reaches forward and just snaps up one of the cultists in its jaws, and basically bites him into 3 pieces. And suddenly, spells start flying, and the dragon starts attacking. What do you guys want to do? Just watch?
Can I sneak attack the different color robe guy?
You certainly can.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. Roll attack.
Roll attack. I don't have to do like a sneak or anything.
Oh no, they are very distracted. I'm just going to give it to you.
Oh yeah. All right.
How distracted is the dragon?
The dragon is going to attack anything that's not it. So, as distracted as that means you can be. I mean, you're still in front of the dragon. You're just behind the cultists in front of the dragon.
So where's the artifact related to the dragon?
Behind it.
Behind it? Okay. How far is the dragon from us?
40 feet-ish. But it's a long dragon. It's a big boy.
And there's no way to really sneak around him because we're on such a narrow path that he's like right on it, right?
You would think so, but some of the cultists seem to be standing on the black void and not falling to their death.
Hmm.
Do I get a sneak attack bonus?
I'll give you advantage.
What does advantage give me?
You roll your d20 twice and take the higher number.
Okay. So the first one was a 9. Second one is a 15. Plus 6 would be a 21.
That is a hit.
Yeah, buddy. So out of nowhere, this guy gets hit in the back. 4 plus 4 plus the 4. So 12 plus a 1d4 for fire damage. There's another 1. So 13. No, what was I? Yeah, 13.
Yeah, 13.
Mhm.
You swing your sword, and your sword comes down and like slashes down this guy's back. But and it chars his robes and looks like it immediately cauterizes the wound. But he staggers forward and turns and looks at you, and he says, "Hey boys, it looks like we've got ourselves some intruders." And you hear on the other side of the door some more voices.
Nice.
Well,
And
while he's
some
while
more cultists begin to enter the
Clorivious
room. You what?
While Clorivious is attacking, I've been sneaking along the side of the wall to get behind the dragon to get to the artifact.
Okay. So as more cultists begin to enter the room,
While he was fighting him, I also activated my arm, so I don't have to waste a turn. If you look,
Okay.
I said I prepared an action.
okay.
DM.
So more cultists begin to enter the room, and now they've kind of got you guys pinched. And most of them are not standing on the pathway. There's like 2 that just came in from the group that was outside that are now standing on the path, and then Clorivious and this main cultist guy are on the path. Where are you at, Kuka?
I'm in between our paladin and the king and the princess, kind of like in between guarding, kind of.
Okay. So you guys are like basically still on the path. You're right by the door still.
Yeah.
Okay. Siyo, you're trying to sneak around, so you're no longer on the path, right?
No,
Okay.
I'm kind of like hugging the wall and just carefully going to the wall, staying in the darkness.
As you guys are doing all this, the dragon is looking around and it sees how many people are now in its chamber, and it lets out a roar up at the just raises its head and bellows, and you guys see this empty black void suddenly looks like it's got substance, and it begins to change color. And it looks like it's turning like a green almost. And all of a sudden, the walls and the floor and the ceiling, all this stuff looks like it suddenly becomes liquid. And Kiro, give me a Dex saving throw.
$16.
16? Okay. You, suddenly, with the floor and all this stuff shifting and suddenly becoming substance and looking like a liquid, it disorients you a lot, but you manage to stay on your feet. But you can feel like a burning in the bottom of your feet. And, almost like it's burning through your shoes or whatnot. And, it hasn't yet, but it feels like it's going to, and you take 3 damage. Meanwhile, the cultists fail. And they take 8 damage each. Oh, well, except the main cultist and everybody that was on the path, Clorivious. And some of them fall over and land in the acid and get dissolved. Despite the floor and walls and all that being liquid, from what you can observe, it looks like as long as you stay on your feet, you will not fall through the floor or the walls. And now it is the cult leader's turn. Suffer.
Is he mad?
He's mad, bro. He's mad.
You mad, bro?
So tell me what you're mad for. He sees you, and he pulls out what looks like a ritual blade. It's got all these etchings in it, and he's going to have himself a good old stab right at your face hole.
My face?
Yep. And that's going to be a 14.
Face!
Ooh, face! That's not a hit.
So it's coming like this, and I'm all...
Yeah, you dodge it. You dodge it real good. And then the 2 cultists that are by the door.
Bring it.
Kuka,
What up?
you guys are noticed. One of the one of the cultists goes to stab you and rolls himself a 10.
No.
And the other cultist goes to stab the king and rolled an 8. What the fuck is with my luck tonight?
Why are you trying to kill the king?
I'm not trying to kill him. The cultists are.
So as
Same thing.
he goes to hit the king, I do like a bit of like an elbow push, like shot.
You do what?
I kind of like push him with my elbow. The guy that tried
to stab the king?
to make him miss.
Fair enough.
I'm just
Nice.
making it more of a story.
Yeah, no. I was totally asking for a passenger DM. Nah, I'm cool with you adding some flavor. As long as you don't take from my job.
You bastard.
You bastard. Okay, well, most of the cultists did not make that. Some of them did, but, or survived. But, okay. So, Clorivious, what you
Yes.
want to do?
Well, I'm face to face with this cultist.
Yeah. And he not happy with you. Did you fall asleep?
No, I'm reading. I got this new stuff from when we leveled up,
Yeah.
but it's not going to help in this case. So,
Oh. That's cool.
I'm going to stick with my attack.
I.
I'm going to attack him again.
Swing it, swinger.
Oh, 3. It was almost a 19. So that'll be a 9.
You do have inspiration that you haven't spent.
What does that do?
You click it on your character sheet to turn it off so that it's not checkmarked anymore, and then it gives you advantage for 1 roll.
And so what does that mean?
You roll twice and take the higher number.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's do the old inspiration. Come on, buddy. Oh, a 9, so it'll be a 15.
That is a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Get flexed
now,
on.
Upon that hit, I have a bonus action that I can use, which is called Searing Smite. I haven't used it in a while. I did in like that when we fought the Dragon King. The Dragon King, the freaking false god guy, the
golden god.
That guy. Yeah, the fake.
Old skill.
Where is that?
Should be in your spells.
Here it is. Here it is. Right, is that the one? Here we go. Okay, so this, since I've hit, this will give an extra 1d6 fire damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
So let me do all my normal rolls. We get a 7 plus 7 is 14 plus the 4 is 18. 1d4 for the weapons fire damage is a 3. What's that put me at? 7, 7, 14, 18, 21. 1d6 for the Searing Smite is a 5. So 26?
Okay. Why don't you describe to me what it's like when you kill this guy? That's a lot of fucking damage.
So as I'm coming down, hang on. Good. So I just come down at him towards like his shoulder area, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as it's going, you know, I'm yelling, you know, just about calling upon the one true God to smite this being. And I just lop him, and this bright white light comes out with the Searing Smite as I'm just cutting through him from here, like down through the midsection. So basically like right through his nuts and shit, so that he's splitting like from here down, but 2 legs, he just comes apart in the middle.
Hell yeah. That's exactly.
And he's freaking burning, and I would imagine, you know, you could even have each side fall off the path and just go right into the ooze. Sorry, Kuka, nothing for you to loot on that guy, but I fucked him up.
That's a shame. He had a spell tome with a level 9 spell in it.
Well, it's your choice if you want. I mean, I split him.
No, I'm joking with you.
You can
Y'all motherfuckers ain't getting a level 9 spell this early.
Kuku was like, you son of a bitch. I could have been, oh my god.
Rune dagger, though.
That's true, the rune dagger. Did he drop that?
The rune dagger went over with him.
Okay. That sucks. That's my bad.
Hey, maybe next time you'll kill him a little less flare-wise.
I don't know how else to do it with that much damage.
You'll put a little less pizzazz on it next time.
I thought, you know, when I hit him from the back for 13 and it was like nothing to him, I thought I needed to add a little extra oomph. I didn't expect to roll 2 7s. I'll be honest.
That was pretty good. That was really good. Should have stuck him in the stomach and then like lifted him up above your head and just looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Yeah, spit roast."
All right, so at least
I'm
like
not
kind of
pulling that
the
joke back. Screw you. That was funny.
that was good. Wah, wah, wah.
So he dead. He dead. Hot damn. I don't know how you guys are gonna follow that up. Mr. Kiro, you're up.
So where am I in particular? Because I kind of ran towards the artifact on the side of the wall before the ooze came.
You're like on the left side of the dragon, but you're kind of like diagonally from the dragon. Like you're almost on its left, but you got
I'm
a
like
little bit more movement
almost-
to go.
So I'm like almost halfway between the dragon, like in the middle of the dragon, but on the far side.
Yep.
Okay.
You could make it there probably in 2 moves. So if you delay an action, you could probably get to the artifact if you don't attack this turn. However, if you're taking 2 moves, you're going to have to take acid damage 2 times.
Hmm.
Is there a way for him to get there in one move, like safe spot in one move, travel the rest of the distance if I give Fey Gift?
I don't know what that is.
It's a
Speak
bonus
English.
action.
A bonus action?
Yeah, that I can
No.
increase my a target of my choice by 10 feet.
It gives him a bonus action and lets him move an extra 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so if he can move an extra 10 feet, he will still not be able to make it in 1 move. But he will be that much closer.
I'm just saying, like, he could do a safe spot, and if he has to go, like...
The only safe spot is the path, and that path is in front of the dragon.
I tried to think of a way, but... then I'll give him the Fey Gift possibility, which gives a target of my choosing 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Will
Roll
that
it
help
up,
you,
Kuka.
Kira?
Wait, what does it do again?
2d6 temporary hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Well, it's 1d6 plus 2. So.
Oh, 1d6 plus 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which will be 6. I rolled a 4, so that's 6 temporary hit to help you get.
Okay, that would overheal me.
It doesn't heal your
It's like
hit
it's like a
points.
shield over top of it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
restore your hit points. It gives you replacement hit points.
It gives you like a shield that it holds like hit points. So
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm going for that artifact. Dragon's not seeing me. I'll take a little bit of damage.
Okay. So you're taking the move action twice?
Yep.
Alright, that'll be...
How big is the artifact? Can I see how big it is?
It's little.
It's little. Okay.
It's little.
Okay.
That's going to be 3 damage and 5 damage. So 8 damage acid.
So you
Okay,
only
so I
you'll
take
take-
2 extra damage, right?
You take
Yep.
2 damage and lose all your temporary hit points.
Got it.
hey, it worked.
Yep.
So I'm there at the artifact.
You certainly are.
Is it like floating? Is it on something or?
It's just sitting on the pedestal. What you see before you looks like a skeletal hand. And as you get close to it, you can hear whispers all around you. And there's a strange essence seeping out of this thing. It feels like this item is evil. Incredibly evil.
Okay, instead of me touching it, I put like my bag. What was that bag called? The bag of holding.
Mhm.
I kind of put it like over it, and then I like pull it off the pedestal and like tighten it.
Okay. As you do that, the room begins to vibrate. And you guys see everybody turns and looks at Kiro. Even the dragon stops killing people long enough to look at you. And suddenly these whispers get louder and louder until there's this voice chanting throughout the room. And you see all the cultists panic and flee. The dragon, on the other hand, sees you and doesn't see the artifact. And,
Can I ask a question?
yes. That's an action. Just kidding.
How many cultists flee past me on the path?
2 would flee past you.
And how
Do I
many
get
flee
an
past
attack of
me?
opportunity on both of them?
The what?
Do I get an attack of opportunity on both of them?
I don't see why not.
Then
Can
I
I
would get
t-
whatever's
can I-
left.
Can I take those attacks?
Take them. And, yeah,
Let's do
Kuka,
this.
whatever you get, it will be 2 plus the survivors.
I'm only asking because I know that you would take every chance you got to do an attack of opportunity on any of us. So for the first guy running by, we got a 5, so that's an 11.
That's a miss.
So I missed the first one. Second guy, 17.
That's
So
a hit.
23. All right. Let's roll up some damage on this bastard. We got a 4 plus 3 is 7 plus the 4 bonus. We're at 11 plus our fire damage is a 1, so 12 points to him. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
That's all your damage?
Yeah. 12 points.
Okay. You swing at the first guy and he kind of like slides under your blade. But then you do like this full spin around and it comes back around and you hit this other guy right in the stomach and just split him right in half.
Nice.
Kuka. 2 guys begin to run through the door away. The door that you happen to be playing bouncer for. And you can see one guy that Clorivious just barely missed is also making his way there. So go for 3 attack rolls.
Your mic's off.
My Thunder Gauntlet is a attack roll.
You're cutting out a little bit, Kuka.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So my melee gauntlets count as my Thunder Gauntlets count as attack rolls. So whatever the first one is a 23 to attack,
That's a hit.
and that's 11 damage.
He tries to run by, you grab him and shock him, and he drops dead.
This guy. That's 22 to attack.
That's a hit.
That won't kill him. That's 5 damage.
Yeah, you see his muscles seize up a little bit, but he's over it real quick, and he just keeps on running.
All right. And this would be the one that Supherbyus, correct?
Yep.
This would be 25.
That's a hit. Also, fuck you in your rolls.
And this would be 11 points damage.
This dude gets zapped and falls over dead right on top of his friend.
So this is like me going one after another. like Iron Man style, and I make sure their bodies don't fall in the acid. Bitch, minute.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Oh boy, Mr. Kiro. How does it make you feel
Yeah.
that the dragon's full attention is on you now?
Well, I got an idea.
The dragon
Got an
knows you
idea.
can understand it, so it looks at you and says, "Return the artifact. Last chance."
Hmm. I look at the dragon, and I put the bag, and I unzip my bag, and I pour the artifact back onto the stand. And I look at the
No.
dragon, and I'm like,
See, we friend, we help you. The thing, these are bad people.
Now walk away.
and I walk back towards Clorivious and Rowan.
You take 1 point of acid damage to move over there.
Even if I'm on the pathway?
You're not on the pathway.
I thought that's where the artifact was. Oh
No, the
no, it's just on the stand.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
it's only 1 point. It won't kill you unless you only have 1 hit point.
I mean,
And I would not recommend going into the down state on the acid.
probably not.
So you guys are back on the other side of the dragon to the point where it is between you and the artifact. And it looks at you guys somewhat respectably. Like, well, Kiro, you've talked to it, so you know that all it wants is to defend this thing. And you abided by its command, so it's like, okay, slightly less angry and chill. Or now it's more chill. And as you guys are sitting here having this moment with this dragon, its head kind of like cocks to the side a little bit, and this dragon made of bones suddenly caves in on itself and crushes itself and falls into the acid. And as it does, you hear a voice say,
I got a bad feeling.
"There, now that all obstacles are out of the way, the artifact is mine." And you guys turn to see Lady Lysandra walking right at you guys. And that's where we're going to end it.
I'm the scath.
What did happen to Scath?
Yeah, what did happen to Scaff?
I guess
Yeah.
we'll never know.
We'll find out in 2
Almighty
weeks.
powerful, huh?
Well, guys, you guys will have to find out next time, which will be in 2 weeks. Because we're taking off next week, because Kuka won't quit breathing in his mic. I just can't take it anymore. I have to delete Kuka from the podcast because he can't fix his audio.
I'm on a different mic tonight.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Every mic you bring to the show sucks.
We can talk about this after the show.
No, I want to address this now. No. But yeah, so that's the end of the show. We're off next week. We'll be back the following week, I believe. Granted, there's no conflicts on that one. Let me see. Kiro, you said that you would be a maybe on that one.
On
Are
which
you-
week?
On the 30th?
30th is a maybe. That is my birthday.
Well, happy
Um,
early birthday, and anybody who is watching this later on, hey, wish Kiro a happy birthday when you see him on the Twitterverse or his stream or whatever.
Yeah.
So, well, that's gonna be fun. I have to try to plan an episode around maybe.
A maybe. I'll let you know beforehand.
Okay. Yeah, because we definitely don't have Suffer next week. We might have Kiro the following week. So, yeah, we'll be back on the 30th for some more D&D. And to find out what's going on with this this Lady Lysandra and where's Scath, yo?
The
What happened?
Princess of Pain.
Yeah.
The Queen of Pain.
So, guys, let's sign out and get the hell out of here. Everybody, say hello to Mr. Supherbyus. Say bye, Suffer.
Bye, Suffer. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm Supherbyus. Find me on twitch.tv or twitter.com/Supherbyus, SUPHERBYUS. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Have a great night. See ya.
Mr. Kiro.
Hey everyone, thanks again for watching the podcast / YouTube videos. You can find me on Twitter or on twitch.tv, KiroKatchi, and tune in the next couple weeks, see what happens.
And Mr. Kuka.
I'm Kuka84, and you can find me at OtterMadness on Twitch TV.
It's funny because neither of those assholes stream anymore.
Bunch
of bastards.
I'll be back.
And I am SSR, otherwise known as OtterMadness, the DM here on the show. You can't find me anywhere except Twitter, because that's really the only place I'm kind of even remotely active anymore. So
and here
enjoy
on,
the podcast.
The DLC channel on YouTube.
Yeah, and the DLC channel on YouTube. Or
subscribe and leave a comment.
Or if you happen to be seeing this after we release it as a podcast, then, you know, wherever you found it, that's stuff. If you want to support the show, go ahead and give these guys a follow on any of their socials or on their stream sites. And, yeah, listen to our other shows if those are out by the time that you hear this on podcast stuffs. Yeah, so catch you guys not next week. Bye!